Hurts, slant, Brown, lunge, touchdown Philadelphia. A.J. Brown snatched it out of the air for the score. Checks wing, well hit ball, and there it goes. Number 300 for Ken Griffey Jr. One of the youngest ever in the major leagues to reach the 300 home run plateau.
Bothered by Lou. Iverson. How about that? Steps over to Rob Lou. 7 straight points by Iverson.
Sports New Orleans, all brought to you by Smoothie King. Well, it's the third game of a critical homestand for the Pels. Hopefully a bounce back as they face a team that is just below them in the standings with 36 losses and the third matchup of the season series with the Portland Trailblazers. Now, when you look at the Western Conference standings, the Pels with only 15 games left. 15, 8 at home, 7 on the road. First time this year they've been out of the top 10, and you see the magnitude of the game with Portland, just a game back at 36 setbacks. Hi, everybody, along with AB, Antonio Daniels, and Jen Hale, Joel Myers, and welcome once again to the Smoothie King Center. Well, we've talked about it before. It's the second of a back-to-back. You got to have amnesia. But we've also talked about it, and more on the road than at home, slow starts, and they've been a problem for the Pels. Well, it cropped up last night. We haven't seen it at home as often, but they went to the locker room at halftime, down by 19 points.
And, you know, the issue with slow
Ladies and gentlemen, can you hear me? Ladies and gentlemen, can you hear me? Sorry for the late talking right here. Problem was I had a little bit of lag and my thing froze, but looks like I should be okay. Welcome to the Portland Trailblazers against the New Orleans Pelicans here on the Louis Sports Network. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, make sure those post notifications are turned on, make sure you're sharing on your social media platforms. Truly appreciate that. Looks like I'm good now. Perfect, because I was having a little bit of lag. I'm sorry about that. So no Brandon Ingram tonight, no Zion, no Jose Alvarado for the Pelicans. There is no Damian Lillard tonight. He's out. Shout out to Daniel Berry in the building, guys. Hit the like, hit that subscribe, make sure to share, post notifications turned on, share on your social media platforms. We are listening to the Pelicans broadcast. Shout out to Pelicans Nation. Shout out to Blazer Nation. You already know what it is. Blazers coming in at 31 and 36, while the Pelicans are 32 and 35 on the season. We have 15 games to play for both teams right now as we head to the home stretch.
Yeah, he's coming off a big one in Philadelphia despite a 1-point loss a couple of nights ago.
Again, smash that like button. Make sure to hit that like as we got a 6-game schedule. We got one game in already, and that's Brooklyn winning in Denver on the road, 122-120. As we take a commercial break, and we're going to get ready for Pelicans basketball. Salute to everybody in the chat. This thing has been lagging like crazy. Oh, my gosh. Like, this is the last thing I needed tonight. This is not what I need tonight. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Okay, looks like I'm okay now. Like, this is honestly the last thing that I needed right now. Let's go to device and let's click on device details on my computer. Just hopefully that there's no lag. If you are a Pelicans fan, stand up. If you are a Portland Trailblazer fan, stand up. So like I mentioned before, no Brandon Ingram, no Zion Williamson. Jose Alvarado is going to be reevaluated in 3 weeks with a stress fracture in his tibia. Damian Lillard is out tonight, so he is not playing for both teams, and I thought they would be playing, but I was wrong. Let's look at some out-of-town scores, ladies and gentlemen. Charlotte leads Cleveland. I'm sorry, Cleveland just went up. I was about to say 99-98. Excuse me, but now Cleveland is up by 3, 102-99 over Charlotte with 5:17 remaining in the fourth. Philly is up 53-47 over the Wizards with 36.2 seconds remaining in the first half. Our game is going to be starting in just a bit. We also got Oklahoma City playing tonight. We also have the Knicks and the Lakers for the nightcap at 9:30 at Crypto.com Arena. And the Brooklyn Nets winning on the road against the Denver Nuggets. So another loss for the Nuggets as the Brooklyn Nets are able to pull off that game, and they win by the score of 122-120 in a 2-point game. All right, let's get back to this.
Back as they welcome in the Portland Trailblazers.
Is that my girl Jen Hale?
To get up threes from its backcourt.
I'm pretty sure that's Jen Hale.
Welcome back to Valley Sports New Orleans. I'm Jen Hale. The Pelicans still grappling with injuries. No
And she is a
Brandon
sexy
Ingram
woman.
Tonight.
I know she got the hots for
Collectively,
Shannon
he
Sharp,
and
though. I know she got the
20
hots for
games together.
my man
They've
LeShannon.
only appeared in 12 games as a duo this season, and this Pels offense has struggled to get.
Yeah, see, I'm
going
fine
without
over
their
here,
decision-making
but
in
then
their
when I'm
gravity.
over here,
But Willie Green is
okay,
telling the
look,
rest
I'm
of his
okay. Looks like I'm
roster,
okay now.
look at this as an opportunity, not as an obstacle.
So yeah, ladies and gents, welcome to the Smoothie King Arena, right here, home on the Louis Sports Network.
Action Jackson as of late. He's enjoying one of his best 4-game stretches of the season.
Here's Jackson Hayes averaging almost 10 points, 3.5 rebounds off the bench, 76% from the field, 1.3 blocks in 22 minutes per game.
He's been alternating between that 4 and 5 position, but in tonight's Taco Bell take, he says it's that 5 that he really feels like is his sweet spot.
So playing the 5, probably because of his athleticism and quickness.
It's been an interesting year, just trying to get on the court, really, playing some of the 4 and trying to fit into that role that they had me in. It definitely felt a little weird.
But let's face it, Jackson, your minutes would be down if you were playing, if you weren't playing, if Zion and Brandon Ingram were on the floor. They just been out injured now. And now you're going to get more of an opportunity also because you got guys like Alvarado out hurt too.
Jackson going to have to use those legs, run this Trailblazers team tonight. It should be a good one. CJ McCollum leading the charge. We got starters and tip-off up next on Valley Sports New Orleans.
As you guys heard, so we are up next. All right. Where can you see this game? This game is on the League Pass. So if you guys are wondering where can you see the game, this game is on League Pass. If you have League Pass, that's great. If not, then what I would suggest to do is just to go online on the internet and look up one of the sports streams. There's like a whole bunch of sports streams that you can catch the game right here tonight. Hopefully we get ourselves a good crowd tonight, despite the fact that we're missing some star players, unfortunately. And this would have been nice to have them here, but that's not going to take away from the fact that we're going to have ourselves a good game tonight. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to be doing a double header tonight. So I am going to be doing not only this game, but I'm going to be doing the World Baseball Classic between Mexico and the United States. USA winning against Great Britain 6-2, as I'll be mentioning later in that stream. But I am going to be doing double duty tonight here, doing a game of the World Baseball Classic. And then tomorrow, join me and my man G Money Hoops tomorrow, as we're going to be doing the Golden State Warriors against the Phoenix Suns, as voted you by the fans, a.k.a. the people in the stream, my subscribers. Shout out to you guys for voting for Golden State against Phoenix. I actually thought we were going to do a different game considering how the vote started, but we are going to be doing the Warriors and the Suns. So shout out to G Money in the chat. I see you guys. Like the video, make sure to share the stream. But yeah, me and G Money Hoops, the notorious G Money, we are going to be doing the game tomorrow night in Phoenix. So we're going to be saying we're going to be checking out the starting lineups for both teams in just a bit. Smash that like, hit that subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. And I was in New Orleans, and this is one of the things that I didn't even get to see. Seth Messer-Smith says, my Penguins win in overtime. Congratulations to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Starting lineup, we got Anthony Simons. We have Cam Reddish, Matisse Thybulle, Jeremy Grant, and Yusuf Nurkic, who is back for the Portland Trailblazers. And now we're going to check the starting lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. We got CJ McCollum, Herbert Jones, Najee Marshall, Trey Murphy III, and Jonas Valanciunas for the Pelicans. Blazers have lost 2 in a row, 1 game back of the Pelicans in the standings in the Western Conference. Joe Myers and Antonio Daniels doing the call at the game. Your boy Louis Sports Network, a.k.a. Louis, you already know what it is, doing the commentary here on the channel.
So it becomes priority to me. Obviously, your urgency.
So it's protecting the ball. The Pels are a half game behind in the Jazz for the 10th spot. And the Blazers currently 11th right now. We're getting ready, getting set.
Don't give them the opportunity to get Jeremy Grant, Anthony Simons, and Cam Reddish
in transition.
Get these guys out in transition.
No, yeah. Pelicans have got to take care of the basketball. That's a fact.
And let's see if they can protect it. as you mentioned.
Damn, I forgot that dude's name.
Turnovers last night. They were minus
The
15
Blazers are
points.
13th in the West.
23 to 8 in a game that got away early. Pels trailed by as many as
All right, ladies and
21
gentlemen, we're about to get started in just a bit with the opening tip.
Pick up and get a new deal done with him, but he can wait during the offseason for Jeremy Grant and get a 4-year package. Najee double figures last game.
Here we go. Getting ready for the opening tip.
So here we go. Man, a veteran crew working. It's going to be
And the Pelicans, no, I'm sorry, the Blazers get the tip.
Tyler Ford, Tostin, Sean Corbin, JT Orr are our 3 officials.
Simons gives it over to Jeremy Grant. Grant,
Their leading scorer.
they give it over to Matisse Thybulle. Here's Jusuf Nurkic being guarded by Valanciunas on the right wing. They hand it off. Gives it over to Nurkic. That's an offensive foul. He barreled right into him. He barreled right into the cat. That was terrible.
Rotate over and take that charge.
Yeah, blew up their first play out of the locker room. Beat him with the punch.
And I disagree with the call, but if you're Chauncey Billups, the thing that you don't want to do is use your challenge.
Here's Najee Marshall coming up on the left side. Give it over to Valanciunas at the top. Hand off to C.J. McCollum. Beautiful pass to Valanciunas for the slam. He scores, and we have the 2-0 lead. Pelicans strike first. They're up 2-0.
10 days ago, what they did is it was Drew Eubanks at the time. They tested his foot speed, right? They put him in constant pick and roll situations with Brandon Ingram and with C.J. McCollum.
They give it to Nurkic. Here's the pass.
On the run. It's going to be a foul. Nurkic are making Reddish.
I'm sorry, Cam Reddish with the move, and he's going to draw the foul to go to the free throw line. I can't believe the Knicks just gave up on him.
He is going to be a restricted free agent at the end of the year.
This is crazy to me that he didn't get an opportunity.
Foul problems. The game before he had foul problems. The last couple of games.
Cam Reddish is reborn.
Cam Reddish makes the free throw. It is now a 2-1 game.
He was taken 10th overall by the Hawks in 2019. He's a 23-year-old from Norristown, Pennsylvania, restricted free agent, and they got to make decisions.
Reddish makes the second.
Another restricted free agent, and a guy that was taken first round, 20th overall.
C.J. McCollum gets the inbound. He's going to be guarded by Matisse Thybulle. Look at him pick him up, 94 feet.
CJ will work it up. They've got Thybulle on him. He's their best defender.
They did a lot of this.
McCollum with the crossover. McCollum hesitation. McCollum gets to the middle. McCollum looking. Gives it over to Trey Murphy for 3. He can't hit. Offensive rebound. Valanciunas picks it up. Kicks it out. What a fake to Murphy. Gives it over to Marshall. Right wing for 3. No. And Nurkic with the rebound. Loses it. But Jeremy Grant picks it up. Yeah, I took the light. Grant gives it over to Valanciunas. I'm sorry, Nurkic. Back to Grant. Grant gets double. Beautiful pass. And Reddish cuts to the basket on the pass. Dunks the basketball. Blazers take a 4-2 lead.
This is one of those games you can expect to see a whole lot of zone.
Here's McCollum. Dribbles. CJ goes to the basket. Misses the layup wide open. And that ball is going to be who? It's going to – oh, I thought that's going to say with the Pelicans, but listen. So they changed their call. Nice pass by Valanciunas. Marshall gets stuck. Picks up his dribble. McCollum pass. They're moving the ball. Valanciunas fakes a shot. Goes to the post. Goes with the hook. Misses. Here's Grant. Grant gets double. Kicks it out to Reddish. Nurkic. Over to Simons. Simons, jab step. Gives it over to Nurkic. Nurkic. Reddish. Beautiful pass inside to Matisse Thybulle for the score. 6-2. Najee. And he gets fouled by Matisse Thybulle for the foul.
Seriously, not bring that up because it's so important because
am I concerned about Julius Randle? No, because I know who he's been the whole time. Too emotional for me to be on the team to be a leader. Here's McCollum. Gives it over to Trey Murphy. Deep 3, and he knocks it down. And it's a 6-5 ball game. Pelicans within 1.
Keep letting it go. Keep letting it go. Be aggressive.
Trey's coming off a 15-point game.
Blazers up 6-5.
12 shots, and we'd like to see him take more shots.
Simon's trying to get an open good ball denied by Trey Murphy.
Now 10 on the shot clock. It's at a 9 in the first.
No, I'm sorry, that's Herb Jones guarding him. Gets the pass from Nurkic. Trying to get a pick. Simons penetrates one and takes it all the way to the basket. No resistance by the Pelicans, and the Blazers up 8-5. Well, that was poor pick and roll coverage by the Pelicans, which is why he was able to get a straight up on the layup. Marshall, they dump it to the middle. Oh, that was it was going to be a great pass, but it was kicked. I said that the Lakers were going to make the playoffs after the trade. It wasn't looking that way for a good while.
There's no screen.
Ball inbounded to CJ. CJ with the fake. Pump fakes twice. They give it to Valanciunas deep in the post. Beautiful turnaround on the follow-away, but he can't finish on Nurkic. Here comes Jeremy Grant pushing it up for the Blazers. Bounce pass to Reddish, and Reddish is going to travel, so it's a turnover. Shout out to RXIN. What is up?
And it's really been at the offensive end of the floor.
Right. When you're a young team, a lot of times, even though
Blazers 27th in defensive efficiency. What does that mean? They're a bottom 4 defense.
It puts pressure. Nice cut.
Beautiful cut. And count the basket plus the foul. As Murphy the third finishes under the rim, and he'll get a chance for a 3-point play. 1 point game, score is 8-7.
good job moving without that basketball.
13 foul. Or make it the second. First was the offensive foul. But now Reddish gets his first.
8:09 remaining in the first quarter. Makes the free throw, and we are tied at 8.
And Trey's up to a great start.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of touches. Right. So Trey 2 of 3.
And then just like that, the Blazers go back up by 2, 10-8. CJ, extra pass. Herb Jones in the corner for 3. Gets the bounce, gets the roll. Pelicans up by 1. And great defense by Jones. The ball is going to stay with Portland, but excellent defense by Jones with the ball pressure on Simons. Almost forced a turnover. Look at the hustle. Look at him get on the floor, diving for it. That's effort.
Too often, you talked about it in the first half. They walked in the first half. They didn't run. They kind of walked into the game. So Tybalt with Cam Reddish taking some of the ball responsibilities.
Over to Simons. Simons gets doubled. Nurkic almost traveled. Great defense, good deflection. Trey Murphy. Najee Marshall brings it up the court, gives it over to Valanciunas. Valanciunas right there to Murphy. Oh, nice fake. Freeze free, open. Goes up, gets the basket. Good adjustment, counted, plus the foul. And the Pelicans take a 4-point lead with a chance for a 3-point play for Murphy again.
Trey is becoming something special, Joe. His ability to put this ball on the floor and then have the athleticism to hit that launch pad.
Really excellent cut by Trey Murphy right there on the basket. Gets the and one. Pels lead 14-10 and makes it 15-10 on the made free throw.
So what a start for Trey. He's got 9 of the first 14.
It's 5 minutes.
Trey's got 9 of the team's first 14 points. Simons dribbles left, goes up with a floater, can't finish. Valanciunas bounce pass to Marshall, right there to McCollum on the right side. McCollum with the crossover with the middle. Tries to spin, pump fake, goes up and under, off the glass, and it's good.
Really nice footwork on the step through.
And I love what Herb Jones is doing. He is trying to.
All right, Pelicans lead 16-10.
By cutting down on his touches and picking him up full court.
Here's Cam Reddish, and we got a foul on CJ McCollum.
Nice run by the Pels.
And we got a timeout.
Answered by the Pels.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so with 6:48 remaining here in the first quarter, right now, Pelicans got off to a little bit of a slow start, but they have picked it up right now after after the Blazers took an 8-5 lead. Right now, the Pelicans are on an 11-2 run with 6:48. They lead 16-10 as we head over to commercial break. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be doing the World Baseball Classic between Mexico and the U.S. That's going to be at 10 p.m. I got to look at the schedule for who's playing in the WBC today, because we got Mexico and USA. Let me see. No, that's Monday. Why is it not showing Sunday? I need Sunday. Oh, okay. Venezuela's playing Puerto Rico right now because all of the other games will happen in the morning. Great Britain played Canada. Then Canada put up 18. They scored 18 runs on Great Britain. Sheesh, 18-8. Let me see what else. So we got Venezuela and Puerto Rico right now. Who is DR playing tomorrow? Oh, they play at 12. And then Tuesday, Israel goes up against DR at 7. Yeah, this game tonight is at 10 o'clock, and then Australia plays the Czech Republic at 11 in the Tokyo Dome. So the games are happening in Taichung, in Phoenix, Arizona, in Florida, and then in Tokyo, Japan.
What a start for Trey.
What a start, right? If a team is going to zone, you have to have guys that are, one, willing to knock down three-point shots, that are willing to move without the basketball, and also willing to put that ball on the floor and drive long closeouts. Great start for Trey Murphy.
Yeah, and he's been getting minutes. We've talked about it. He had that 41-minute game last night. So the touches, the
Shout out to Ron Duffy in the building. Make sure to hit the like and the subscribe. Back to live action. Here's Jeremy Grant off the inbound. Puts the jab step on the left side, knocks down the jump shot. Nice move, nice play.
Good athlete. Really good athlete.
16-12 is the score. 4-point game.
And today is his 29th birthday. So Jeremy Grant celebrates later. He's out of the Pelicans space.
Here's CJ. Takes a step back three with that ISO, and he knocks it down. I'm doing great. How are you? Pelicans up 19-12.
So CJ with his first triple up to 5 points.
Here's Jeremy Grant. Grant, bounce pass. Inside. Fake. Simons. Shoots the three. Way off.
Simons will be interesting to see if they can stay with the Bells.
Valanciunas fakes the three. CJ dribbles left. Oh, nice pass to Valanciunas. He scores. Count the basket plus the foul.
Drew Eubanks again in a pick-and-roll situation. And once CJ gets around Drew Eubanks, now his options are open. So you can see once he gets this off the dribble handoff and beats Drew Eubanks, look at how everything just opens for CJ McCollum.
Yeah, my computer's lagging right now.
See the dribble handoff? Touch his foot speed. He gets around and plays over. It's a great pass by CJ McCollum.
Yeah,
again to Jonas Valanciunas.
I was about to say that was a nice slip. Right off the dribble with the left hand.
Here's Valanciunas at the free throw line. Makes the free throw. It's a 10-point game. And CJ with the steal. Goes up and he lays it up. Terrible play by the Blazers. Weren't even paying attention. Pelicans up by double digits. And we got a foul.
And we want Trey to stay on the floor because he's off to a good start offensively. Picks up an early foul, though, with 5:39 to play. And let's see if he's coming over to the side.
And it's a 24-12 game.
Tyson Daniels. He is coming into the game, but what about that play? He said it.
It was a heck of a play.
He said, you're gonna.
This is being disruptive.
Right, get it over my head if you want. Grant slips it onto the opposite side. You got it, Shaden Sharp, who was taking a pick before.
Shaden Sharp knocks down the three-pointer. 24-15.
He's a talented young man. What a leaper. There's a reach.
CJ moving today.
And the foul is going to be on Matisse Sabo. That's his problem, though. He gets into foul trouble a lot. Good defender, but gets into foul trouble.
That's what they said to you. That's what they tested the combine, Joe. They test your wingspan.
That was just a bad pass.
And that's a standstill vertical.
Yes, that's impressive.
That was great. And he had a smile on his face like, gotcha. So now CJ going to the free throw line. So are the Pels for the last 5:22 of the first quarter. And what a difference. We said avoid a slow start.
Blazers in the penalty. CJ knocks down the free throw.
Another guy that recently came over at the trade deadline.
25-12. 25-15.
And Nasir Little checking in, another three-point shooter. He had a big one for them recently.
Nasir Little comes in.
Overtime. So Little coming in, Grant's out there. Shaden Sharp, Archie Diacono. For Chauncey Billups. Andrew Eubanks is going to play the post now for Nurkic.
McCollum makes 1 out of 2.
Keep your foot on the gas.
Pels have scored on their last 8 possessions to go up by 10.
Jeremy Grant comes off the screen, goes up, and he's going to go to draw the foul.
Jonas picks up his second, and that's tough. He only wants a minute, but the positive.
Valanciunas picks up his second foul. Ran to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Jonas, Larry Nance Jr.'s back.
And it's good to get his defensive versatility and knowledge back in with this team because it was mixed.
Great athlete that can play the small ball 5, the center position. So
Larry Nance Jr. about to come in.
Jonas frustrated.
And Grant misses the free throw.
Well, now is the time, okay, to lock in your season tickets for next year for the 23-24 season. So, and you can hear they appreciate Larry coming back and getting him back. Purchase for
Hold on a second, ladies and gents, because
VIP game night experience plus 5 guests.
too much freezing's been going on, so my apologies.
Transportation tickets, club access as well. You can learn all about the season ticket holder benefits as well. Go to Pelicans.
All right, 1 out of 2 is made.
Season tickets. Pelicans.com/season tickets.
All right, CJ McCollum. They give it.
Josh Richardson feeling pretty good.
Josh Richardson knocks down the 3. 28-16. Jeremy Grant gets the pass. Dribbles left. Puts the ball between his legs on the left wing. Nasir Little off the screen. Can't hit the 3.
So Nasir Little with his first attempt. First round pick. CJ with him. He got it.
CJ's on fire.
Dribbles. Yeah, another timeout. Yeah.
And Chauncey Billups with another timeout.
Too early for the clickety.
No, it's too early for the clickety, but it ain't too early to see the fact that CJ got that pop in his game right now. Pop. Pull up. 23-6 run by the Pels.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, looks like I'm back. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, my computer's been lagging like crazy, but it looks like we're back in business. Shout out to Earl Phillips in the building. What is up, Earl? What's going on, man? Guys, hit the like, hit that subscribe. Right now, it is a 31-16 lead. CJ McCollum on fire right now for the Pels. Yeah, my computer's really was lagging right here. But it's good to see we're back in business, so. I got the Pelicans winning this game. The Blazers are not a good defensive team. I will be surprised if the Pelicans kind of lay off the gas pedal because Trey Murphy's got 9 points already. Then on top of that, what is going on? Hold on. Why is my thing freezing? This is the last thing I needed right now. I should not be freezing at all, yet I am. This is kind of weird. Yeah, I am freezing. I don't know why. This is so strange.
the subject of tonight's SeatGeek sideline report, anxiously awaiting his return. And the good news is it should be sooner rather than later. No structural damage. He, of course, rolled
You guys can hear me.
against the Dallas
I know that for
Mavericks on
sure.
Wednesday. But guys, he got up shots yesterday, both pregame and at shoot-around, and then again today. He got in a really good workout, according to Coach Will Green. You can see the injury right there. Thankfully, no soft tissue damage, nothing like that. He's just still dealing with some swelling and some soreness. So for long-term health, they want that swelling to go down before he does any more hard playing on it. But it should be soon.
Great work by Herb. Points off a turnover, coming up short, but he made life difficult at that end of the floor. Sharp gives it away. Herb the receiver.
Start with the turnover.
They're trying to play with more pace.
McCollum.
CJ looking for early offense.
Oh, what a nice move.
Yeah,
CJ goes up. No.
A little bit strong. And Trent Wofford has the board and the foul.
Why is my OBS freezing?
So little out there with Wofford. Archie Diacono, Jeremy Grant, and Sharp does stay on.
Are we good now? Let me see.
So Watford out of LSU.
Are we good now?
Guy that did not play in the last game.
My apologies, guys.
Game of a 6-game road trip, by the way.
If this continues throughout, I'm gonna have to cancel the stream because I don't know what's going on.
They get the Knicks on Tuesday night back in Portland.
Here's Jeremy Grant. Jump shot. No.
What I like is they're making Portland work.
Here's Herb Jones. Takes it all the way. Goes coast to coast for the layup. It's good. Beautiful attack. Pelicans up 17.
They're making Portland work for everything.
And another turnover.
Just allow teams to do whatever it is.
Herb Jones trying to make the move. Couldn't, but then he turns it over. So he gives the ball right back.
Richardson is in the passing lanes. Herb Jones is in the passing lanes. They're out and they're denying. This is what you want to see this team do on a night-to-night basis. And for me, this doesn't take a pep talk from head coach Willie Green. This should be understanding what time of the year it is and how important the magnitude of this game.
That's the first turnover.
It shouldn't at all, but
on the Pels, and I bring it up because right now
we know how things are.
10-0 in points off turnovers. We talked about it last night. At one juncture, it was 17-0. OKC a plus 17 to the Pels' expense. So cleaning things up on the sideline. They already forced 7 turnovers out of the Blazers. As we mentioned before, Portland will try to outscore you. Points allowed and defensive efficiency, Mr. Big Shot, MVP of the 2004 Finals for the Detroit Pistons.
So let me ask you a question, Joe. Can you tell a difference
Yeah.
in the urgency tonight versus last night?
Yeah, they didn't walk into the game. They're playing real quick at both ends of the floor.
Something fans.
Right, and that's why last night it was
All right, the ball's given.
quiet.
Shade is sharp. Gives it over to Grant. Grant dribbles, loses his balance, takes a tough shot, and gets the contact. Drew the foul, and he's going to go to the free throw line.
And he's going to the free throw line. So Larry's got his. Is that his first? You're not going to get second on Larry. You're not going to challenge this early, as you mentioned.
Right.
They played it upstairs. You'll see it now. They didn't like it. Neither did we.
Jeremy's bleeding, though. I'm trying to see where he got hit in his. He's bleeding out of his right eye.
Okay.
Almost like a boxer's cut. So I'm trying to see where he actually got hit at on that particular play.
Let's see.
I don't know if it was him backing down Trey Murphy or if it was on the turn, if there was some contact with him and Larry Nance.
3:09 left and a real strong start for the Pels. So the Pels come in, trying to go up 2-1 in the season series. Also, and the Blazers are 37th loss as they beat 2 behind the Pels because the Pels still have to go there, one of the toughest buildings in the NBA. And don't forget the game was super close until the last 5-6 minutes. CJ hit some big shots, Brandon hit big shots. Yeah, the Pels
It turned into a Brandon Ingram.
Oh, yeah, he got
a
a
Lillard duel.
And Brandon posted his 4th career 40-plus point game in that last one.
Oh, yeah, Jeremy Grant's eye is shut.
He's shooting this with one eye.
He's got one eye.
So he doesn't have to lead.
If you look, There it is.
Mm.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah, he got fouled.
Yep, he definitely got fouled.
It's amazing he even got a shot off.
Larry thought I didn't walk him out.
Look at this. Look at this.
Look at that.
He's literally shooting this with a closed eye.
How about Grant?
Now he's going to go to the locker room. Tybalt, and he wanted to stay on the floor.
Right.
Otherwise, he's done for the night if he can't shoot free throws. So Tybalt back into the game. So where's the offense going to come? It's a 15-point lead right now for the Pels because they're missing the fifth leading scorer, third leading scorer in the NBA, and Damian Lillard. Trey on the run. No space over there. Into the shot clock for Dyson.
There's Dyson. 2:51 remaining. Dyson puts the ball on the floor. Nice floating shot, but he can't finish.
Bad look. As it's picked up by Reddish.
Cam Reddish with the
That's
rock.
one of the few times where deep into the shot clock for the Pels tonight.
Reddish decides to shoot the three. Air ball.
He's got a pass.
That was a great pass.
4 on their triples. Pels are 5 of 8.
Murphy, deep three.
It's so much different when Trey Murphy does not hesitate. He has limitless range. So sometimes
Pelicans up 18. Twice as many points as the Blazers right now. Reddish drives left, goes behind the back.
And that was a good one. Close to 30 feet.
Reddish gets the ball, and he draws a foul.
That's bad news. That's his third foul.
Yeah,
Jackson's coming in.
Larry's ankle is not. He's limping.
Nice shovel pass.
Zero hesitation.
What a start from Trey. He's 2 of 3 from beyond the arc. 4 of 5 overall.
Here's Cam at the free throw line.
As
Good.
Reddish hits the first for 2.
I tell you that that's a soldier right there.
He wanted to be
Very nice. That's a warrior right
Yeah,
there.
he wasn't 100%, but he wanted to be back. Wanted to be there for his teammates. 2:11 to play. Get a very productive start for the Pels.
Jackson Hayes in for Larry Nance Jr.
One more for Reddish.
Reddish misses a second. Jackson with the rebound.
Last 4 games. Jen talking about it. Documented it at the top of the telecast. He's got more minutes, and he deserves them.
And he played
Here's
great
Jackson
defense
Hayes.
as well.
Gives it over to Murphy. Another three. Another one.
It's trigger.
Murphy's got 15 first quarter points.
20-point game. Inside of 2. Left in the first. 7 of 10 from beyond the arc for the Pels.
Right, 20-point game in a 15-point quarter for Trey Murphy.
Nazir Little drives. Gets in the paint.
Archie Diagono lost it.
Diagono loses it, but then gets it back, and he lays it up and in.
So now,
Handoff by Little.
find the hot man. Find the hot hand.
Jackson
He's there.
to Richardson. Richardson off the screen. Dumps it to Jackson. Nice roll to the basket. Gets blocked, but a foul.
What they're doing right now is something that it took them to
Lillard is not playing tonight.
Is they're moving the basket.
There is no Damian Lillard tonight, unfortunately.
They're shifting this Portland Trailblazers defense.
Excuse me.
That's 11 assists on 14 makes as Jackson goes to the free throw line. What a difference. You have to have it.
Willie Green talking to Dyson Daniels.
In a long season.
And Jackson misses the first.
A word now from Academy Sports.
Najee Marshall back in.
Hey, Wolves fans! Academy Sports and Outdoors has all the gear you need in here, so you can have fun.
Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button.
So Trey has threes. All he has is threes.
Jackson makes a second, and it's 39-21, excuse me.
And ones. Not bad. 15 points for Trey in 8 minutes.
Shaden Sharp takes it all the way to the basket, gets the basket, yep, count it, plus the foul.
For LSU Tiger. 7 guys with LSU to play.
So Shaden Sharp, Nazir Little, Diagono, Cam Reddish.
Right here. And that's a set play for him to get a full head of steam heading down.
Is that Matisse Thybulle? Yep, and Matisse Thybulle on the lineup.
The strength and skill set of his players.
He's a 22-year-old.
Here's the free throw, misses.
Can't convert on the 3-point play. And a guy that was not drafted to get credit, working hard to get into the league. Guys who wanted to slip it inside. That wasn't available. And it's a whole
And what do we have?
to the free throw line.
And you know what? A lot of this right now is being these fouls like this. What they're trying to do is prevent Trey Murphy from getting another open look. Right? So they're trying to body up Jackson. They're trying to body up Josh Richardson so they can get into Trey Murphy and switch out.
Yeah, that's it. And Sean Corbin.
All right, Josh Richardson to the free throw line.
On the jersey.
102 remaining here in the first. Pelicans put up 40 right now.
Bell's doing a lot of things well.
Here's the free throw. It is good, 41-23.
Louisiana Lottery Powerball update. Okay. All right. I'm going out today. I mean, I'm running around. 52 million strong.
What was it yesterday? 35?
45.
45?
Yep.
So it went up.
Yeah, hopefully this can hold up.
Overnight?
Yeah, it feels like what I gave at the fairgrounds today. It went up.
Richardson makes a second.
So it's up to 52.
You had 7 million at the fairgrounds today?
It feels that way. I said it felt that way.
Earl said, no need to watch this one, man. 42-23. Shaden Sharp goes up. Continues to be aggressive.
17-point game.
17-point game, 42-25.
42 on the board.
Here's Dyson Daniels.
And look at how physical Nasir Little was being with Trey Murphy.
Dyson looking. Gives it to Jackson. Goes up with a floating shot. No, it's no good. 33 seconds. Nasir Little picks it up. Blazers trying to get a 2-for-1. But no, they're going to pull it back. 10-second difference between shot clock to gleam clock. As you heard Joel Myers say, 61% for the Pelicans. And Nazir misses the three. No, I'm sorry. Reddish misses the three. Pels get the last shot. Murphy over to Daniels. Daniels hesitates, loses the basketball. Shaden Sharp and doesn't get it up on time. Oh, they call a foul at the end of the quarter. So now Trey Murphy's got 2 fouls. And Shaden Sharp going to the free throw line.
Yeah, you're going to follow the arm. So you're going to look, but
So-
I believe there was a foul before the
Let's
buzzer.
review to see if the foul was before or after the end of the period.
You're saying after?
And let's see if the foul was before.
Before.
Yeah, that's
Trent
it.
Wofford actually grabbed him.
Yeah.
He actually grabbed his arm.
Right. And you, as we said, you don't want to use your challenge this early.
But you also have to understand how important Trey Murphy is right now.
Because you have 15 first quarter points.
Absolutely nothing.
So I always think about this. I always wonder if when officials look at plays like this, if they think like, I just really made a bad call.
You have to believe in the back of their mind going, well, I didn't exactly see it the way I should have seen it. Come on, look at that.
There's Brandon Ingram talking
Watford put his
to
arm
Trey
up.
Murphy.
It was an off arm. So the whistle blew, and I believe it blew before the end of the first quarter. Well, what a break. And especially if it goes down to the wire in this game. It all adds up.
After review, the contact called on the floor took place at point two.
2 free throws. Like I knew.
He didn't say it was an offensive foul, though. With point 2. Yeah, I feel for you, Trey. Because you were running alongside, and it was the offensive guy who put his arm out. Man, what a start, though. 10 minutes on the floor for Trey, but that's your hottest hand, and now you got to sit him down with 2 fouls.
15 first quarter points with 2 fouls. He's going to have to miss about, I would say, 5 to 6 minutes in the second quarter.
Yeah, that's the way that's the way you have a free run to the rim, right?
I mean, why are they still looking at this? I mean,
Right.
Come into his space, he's actually trying to get out of his way.
Exactly that. Yeah, here's the challenge.
that should have been an offensive foul.
I feel for Willie. I mean, you use it this early in the game. That's the disappointing aspect of it all.
And I don't mind this challenge because
I don't mind it, but it's a shame he's
you
going to
hate
use
to have
here.
to use it this early.
This early,
And
yeah.
also, Trey Murphy is a big reason why the Pelicans are up 19 points right now. You need his ability to shoot that
15 points in the
basketball.
first quarter, ladies and gentlemen, for Trey Murphy.
Right. You need it. So you don't want him to pick up his second, and then you put him back in, and he picks up a third. Now that changes the whole momentum of the game.
Yeah. Because now, well, the only other person that's hot is CJ
After
McCollum.
review, there is no illegal contact. The challenge is deemed successful. There is no foul. The whistle was after the end of the period. The broadcast went to break, so we will go to the second period right now.
Thank you, sir.
New Orleans will get their timeout back.
Thank you,
Okay.
sir. May I have another successful challenge?
All
So,
right. So Trey Murphy, the call is reversed. 0.2 seconds remaining.
Absolutely
That is
right.
100%
We said that
the
as soon
right
as
call.
we saw it.
So I'm gonna go ahead and bang the drum that I've
So
been
now
banging now
the
for
foul
2 or
is
3
rescinded
years.
to one
There's
foul.
no way possible that when something like that happens, that Willie Green should lose his challenge. This is something that the NBA needs to look at moving forward.
By the way, they just set a new NBA record for the fastest review of a challenge.
That was kind of fast.
Come on.
That was kind of fast because it was kind of obvious.
Was it?
It didn't take long.
No.
Come on, it's right.
It's the right call. It's the right call, and that's what the review system is for. The one change that does needs to be made,
but you know, you have your
is
instances
now
where
Willie
it's like
Green
there's
is
no
out.
concrete evidence to change a
Challenges
call.
are the remainder
It
of the
happens
game,
sometimes.
even though he was successful in his challenge. That's one of the things they need to change moving forward.
I think they're going to address that, actually. From the things I picked up on and read, I think they're going to address
There's a lot of things that they need
season.
to address going into next year, though. A lot of things.
So that's great. Only one foul on the hottest hand for the Pels right now. It was 5 of 6 in the first quarter.
So at least it's just one foul and not
Both
two, because
his free throws.
that's definitely big.
So we get ready now for the start of the second 12.
So it's just the end of the
It's
first
marathon
quarter.
here.
They just went straight to
In
the
New
second.
Orleans.
So at the end of one, in a weird way, it's 42-25.
That's big, though.
It's weird.
Because Jonas already has 2 fouls. Larry's got 3 fouls. You don't want to keep losing.
It was a weird way to go.
They'd have to go to the bench. So Tyler Ford explaining the situation.
I think they're explaining a different situation now. I think they're explaining something that has to do with the clock.
Yeah.
Because the situation with Trey Murphy and Nasir Little.
No, that's what I think. That's what I think.
This is something that has to do with the clock. Shoot, since we got time, you might as well tell us how much money you lost to the fairgrounds today.
It was just a couple.
Since we're here.
Just a couple. But, you know, when I see 45 goes to 52.
Man, this first quarter taking mad long because this game started at damn near 7:10, and we still like.
Pick up lottery tickets after the game. It's an early start. I need it. I'm with that. Get some fried chicken at the gas station.
Are we headed to commercial break or no? Yeah. You know what's so crazy? This was the one thing that I honestly, the thing was the Pelicans, well, one, it was all-star break. And then two, the Pelicans were at home when we returned on the all-star break. The only problem was I was flying back to New York from New Orleans. So if they had a game, maybe like a Thursday night or something, I probably would have went to that game. Just to see what it was like to be at Smoothie King Arena. That would have been a nice thing. I mean, I did get to see the Superdome where the Saints play, so that was dope. But it would have been nice to be able to go see the Smoothie King Arena. That would have been nice. You know, so I got to see what it was like to be on Bourbon Street and all that kind of stuff. New Orleans, great place. Definitely going back there again, for sure. So tonight is Pride Night in New Orleans. New Orleans primary colors go. Start of the second quarter, 42-25 in favor of the Pels.
She's stressed out on the bench right now.
Dakota Gray says, is Damian Lillard playing? And the answer is no. Damian Lillard is out tonight, and I'm very disappointed that he's out because I did not know he was going to be out for today's game, and I found out last minute. But Damian Lillard is actually not playing tonight, so just giving you the info right there. I wish he was playing, but he's not.
Wide open.
Here's Najee. Gives it over to Richardson. Richardson for three, and it's short. All right, here's Anthony Simon. Sticks it all the way to the basket. Beautiful block on the help by Josh Richardson. Goes out of bounds for the denial, but it will stay with the Blazers. Great defense on the help.
On the other end. That's the way to continue to pursue that basketball, Josh.
Yeah, a young man from Tennessee, a 29-year-old.
Balls inbounded to Nasir Little. Simons off the double team. Tybull kicks it out. Nasir Little off the Tybull for three. It's good. Yo, Karam was good.
It's a 40% three-point shooter.
42-28. Daniel Sahayes handle to McCollum. McCollum going off a 2-3 zone, knocks down the jump shot. Pelicans up 16 again, 44-28.
if my coach has it, makes all the difference. And Chauncey can flat out shoot.
Shaden Sharp dribbles right. Handoff to Simons. Dribbling left. Beautiful jam by Nazir Little off the miss. 44-30.
Nasir Little was the free guy to run.
He ran right on the baseline.
The Thunder's defense is legit. I wouldn't go that far. They play hard, but you can say that just about the entire NBA. Josh Richardson is short. Simons for three, and he makes it, and it's an 11-point game. Here come the Blazers. Blazers on an 8-2 run. 2-3 zone. They give it to Dyson. Ball was almost kicked. McCollum open for three. Hits it, another one. Pels up 14, 47-30. 47-33.
I love that song. I was thinking the same exact thing. I swear to you, I was thinking the same exact thing.
Tie ball. Over to Little. Little. Gives it over. Shaden Sharp in the post on the move. Bumps. Goes up and gets the roll. Wait, Wofford. Hold on a second. They kick it out. Dyson with the move. Oh, Richardson with the move. Goes around. Scoop layup. It's good. And score is now 49-35.
Best thing to do against long closeouts is drive them because guys are out of control when they're closing out.
This style bull drives left, loses the ball, just a turnover.
The turnover is the 8th for Chauncey Billups' squad.
8 turnovers for the Blazers.
Chauncey now in his second season as the Blazers head coach. 13 assists on 17 makes for the Pels.
They give it to Hayes. Hayes to Richardson on the roll. Beautiful pass to McCollum. McCollum dribbles out of the baseline. Goes back to the right wing. Going one-on-one. Takes a step back three. No. He is short.
Emotional anyway. I know the teams in New Orleans. We saw what CJ did. He was clutch.
Nazir puts it up and gets the roll.
We saw a lot of this last night with
12-point game.
With Josh Giddey, with Jalen Williams. Those guys just kind of
McCollum left-hand pass. Dyson Daniels gives it to Najee. Tries to move. Intercepted. Turnover, and we got a foul by Josh Richardson.
And it's only the first team foul. Good foul. Yep. They have forward space, and they were on the run. Trey's coming back along with her. As Dyson and Josh will sit down.
Let me see who this.
I want
to see who this Wofford. Oh, Trendon Wofford. He's number 2.
That is the 3rd turnover for the Pels. So Cam Reddish will bring it in. Over Atlanta Hawk. And he came over for Josh Hart. He went to New York as he fell out of the rotation.
Wofford. Gives it over to Little. Little. Drops in the middle. Tries to pass it. Jackson with a deflection. Ball out of bounds.
10 of the shot clock. So the end of a 6-game road trip. Now Portland goes home because they're 8 of their next 9 on their home floor. That's why we talk about a preview. After this,
and Simon steps out. Was that Simon? Simon steps out of bounds, so it's a turnover.
That was the story for the Pels last night. 22 and too many early. Make them pay.
Jones to Murphy, to Jones, back to McCollum. McCollum deflected by Tybull. It's going to stay with the Pelicans.
Tyball's got to feel comfortable. He's back where he plays college ball in Washington, University of Washington.
He's playing like he's comfortable.
Yep.
They give it to McCollum, fakes right, goes left. McCollum shoots the jumper. Too strong. Jackson, offensive rebound. How about the battle? Good hustle. CJ. Jackson goes up, can't go. And no. Watford in transition. Blazers 4-on-2. Tybalt fakes. Drops in the basket with the left hand. Nice move. I'm sorry. Simons was with the left hand. And Willie Green is going to take a timeout with 7:13 remaining here in the first half. Right now, it is it's cut to a 10-point game. When the Pelicans were up by as many as 20, it is now 49-39 with 7:13 remaining in the first half. Big question tonight, man. Can the Knicks have lost 3 straight after 12 games above 500. Tough losses in the last 3 games to Charlotte, to the Clippers, and what was the team that they just lost to? I'm trying to think. Was it Miami? No. They just beat Miami on the road. No. What was the team that they lost to? It was the Hornets. It was the Hornets, the Clippers. Who did they play before that? Because they ran on them back-to-back. Dang, I don't remember now. Was it a Western Conference team or was it an East team? I don't remember now, but I feel like the Knicks are going to lose that game to the Lakers. Yeah, right now Cam Reddish has got 5 points. Matisse Thybulle has got 5. Simons has got 9. Watford's got 6. Nazir Little has got 4 off. He got his off the bench. Trey Murphy's been the best player on the floor for both teams. But then CJ McCollum now has come up and led all scorers now with 16 points. This is probably, oh my God, there we go. Burgundy Street. I was there. Burgundy Street, I was there.
Allowed us to mic him up, so let's listen to him.
Beautiful pass.
That was a Lithuanian, that's okay.
You guys are pretty good teammates. You played a long time in the league. How do you compare?
Billy is one of
Great
the
teammate.
most joyful people I've ever seen. Like, regardless of the situation or circumstance, he comes in every day with a smile on his face, ready to work.
He's just got great energy and spirit about it.
And now Pelicans getting lazy with the ball. Blazers getting aggressive with defense. How about that? Nazir Little with the jam. It's an 8-point game. McCollum, nice move. What a reverse. He can't finish. Here's Wofford. Laura doesn't get the call. Trey. Nice move. Goes off the glass. No. Offensive rebound. What a tip. 17 in the first half. Pels back up by 10.
So Trey Murphy leads the Pels with 17.
Simons. Reddish with the move. Nice move. Beautiful move. Beautiful move.
What Chelsea's doing, he's putting these wings in positions to play down here, to attack one-on-one.
8 minutes remaining. 8-point game. 51-43. Blazers playing better defense now in the zone. A couple of more traps. Beautiful move by Jones on the reverse. 53-43.
Good things happen when you catch that zone in the soft spot, which is right around the foul line or below.
Kept middle of the zone.
To give it to Simons. Simons open for 3. Short.
Short off the lip. 10-point game. Najee
Waiting. They dump it. Jonas goes up, loses it. Fakes. Jones open for three. No. Cam picks up the ball. Handoff. Cam fakes a three. Kicks it out. Tybalt hits the three. And it's a 7-point game. 53-46. Inside the 5-minute mark. McCollum off the screen. Pulls up for three. CJ with 19. Look at those numbers. 7 of 13, 4 of 6 for 3. Thibault. Simons, I'm sorry. Attacks the basket with the left hand. It's good. 56-48. Murphy, deep three. Woo! Give him a clap. Simons misses the three. McCollum. That pass. Little for three. No. CJ. Under 4 remaining here in the first half. Trey. Another three. Oh! Another triple. Murphy with 20 in the first half. I'm sorry, 23. Nice move by Cam Reddish. Cuts it to 12.
CJ McCollum and Trey Murphy. You have to find the hot hand and be able to ride that hot hand.
CJ. Najee Marshall to CJ. To Valanciunas. They give it to Marshall. They kick it out. Murphy, another one. Ooh, in and out. Bounce pass. Blazers on the break. Nice move. Thibault can't get it, but Watford on the offensive rebound, 10-point game. Najee, bounce pass to McCollum. CJ off the glass. 21 first half points for CJ.
I don't know these guys. 2:35 and counting left of the half.
You love the way that this ball's moving, though. It's right. They say it all the time. That ball has energy in it.
Reddish to Thibault. Reddish drives left. Little. Give it to Simon. No, Thibault drives left. Goes off the glass. Nice move. Played with his head down. Drove us in the basket. 64-54. 10-point game. CJ. Herb Jones picks it up. Najee Marshall. Crossover. Beautiful pass. Jones with the fade. Goes up with the layup. It's good.
Just weak side man movement. Ball movement. It's hard to guard.
66-54. Both teams sharing the ball pretty well. Nice move by Reddish. Gives it over to Thibault. Fakes. Drives to the middle. Pass to Wofford. Nice shot. Just can't hit. Too strong. CJ. Give it go. Fake. Herb goes around. Kicks it out. Murphy. Fakes. Goes up. And free throws. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got a timeout with 128 remaining. Is it 128? Excuse me. Is it 128 remaining in the first half? Let me just check. It looks like 128 remaining. So it's 128 remaining in the first half. We have a 12-point game, 66-54. Pelicans look like they're on their way to 70. I'm sorry, 120 remaining in the first half. Trailblazers took the timeout. Smash the like, hit the subscribe, ladies and gents. I actually got to make some tea because my throat is starting to kind of bother me a little bit. Now, we should be coming back in just a bit. Let's just raise up the volume and we're back.
For your New Orleans Pelicans with 1:20 to go in the second quarter. What a difference that three-point line makes. As we take a look at our energy power plays.
Heck of a three-point line.
Because I would make this a bilingual broadcast and count all the way to 11, Joe. I'm not going to, though. Fact of the matter is, they are a plus 21 from beyond the three-point line. You love to see it. When they shoot the basketball like this, Joe, it is very, very hard to guard. 7 threes in the first quarter ties the season high for any quarter. And that is now carried over to the second quarter. And it's behind this man.
Right.
Trey Murphy.
That's correct.
The future is very bright, folks. It's only the beginning, the core of this franchise. And the young man at the free throw line is part of that core.
That's good.
So Trey Murphy is up to 24 points on 11 shots. That's wild.
Thing is, Joe, there's a blessing. There's a blessing in everything. You know, there's nothing that's all bad. So
Murphy knocks down both free throws. 14-point lead for the Pelicans, 25 first half points for Trey Murphy. On his way to a career high, 68-54.
That is coming with the reps and confidence that Trey Murphy is getting on a night-to-night basis.
Jeremy Grant back in the game. Grant gets a switch. Gets doubled. Reddish can't get it off in time. 24-second violation.
We talk about time double teams. CJ McCollum going to double when Jeremy Grant.
Blazers got to do a better job of recognizing when the double team's going to come. They're not double teaming right away. They're double teaming once they force the shot clock much more down. Under a minute remaining. Pels up 14. Jones with the pass. Richardson is open. Great pass for three. Another one. DJ Khaled. Another one. Pels up 17. Another three-pointer. 71-54. Pass to Nurkic. Nurkic. Oh, wow. Man, he banged Valanciunas, but still going to finish. And he got blocked. Richardson on the open floor. Gets the foul. Go to the free throw line to shoot two.
71 on the board. And by the way, let's go back to your point, all right? Because you said at the top of the telecast, the key was the premium on every possession.
So Richardson to the free throw line to shoot two.
10 turnovers.
Let me prepare.
And the Pels are up 13-4 points off mistakes.
Let me prepare this tea in the meantime, guys. I'll be right back.
How good it was for OKC.
Right, the 10 turnovers, but you the 5 turnovers, but you also, Joe, have 26.
That's key. Yeah, show off your kicks. Sneaker showcase night coming up. Pals of the Hornets, you come and show off your kicks every night, by the way. And you got some strong ones. Everybody's going to receive a custom Pelicans sneaker keychain, and it's courtesy of Amerihelp Caritas. So for all the details, go to pelicans.com/promotions. But thanks to Amerihelp Caritas.
Do you have to have special sneakers to get that keychain?
You got to bring your kicks. And I'm not bringing up Route 66. 8 out of 10 on the shot clock. 19-point game. Second largest lead for Pels tonight. Nurkic. And final shot belongs to the Pels.
He took that shot a little early.
CJ trying to get there.
And he gets a foul.
That's the problem with playing undisciplined basketball. So Nurkic took that shot a little early, and it gave CJ McCollum enough time to invite some Portland Trailblazers to his dance class.
See you. an impressive first half. The highs and lows of the season, it's the opposite of what
CJ at the free throw line.
With 15 games left, including tonight.
Free throw?
That is the
Miss.
definition of sports satisfying. You know, you can be so high at some point, and then the next point is, you know, if you're a sports follower, you live in the peaks and the valleys.
A deep state
Valleys and
depression.
mountaintops.
Right. After what happened last night, you go, no. You don't have enough games to have that happen.
Here's CJ at the free throw line, makes a second. What's up, Jay? What's going on? And that's it. Oh, he got blocked.
On 25 makes, as good as it gets.
It is. And we talked about this last
You
time.
can't beat that.
Moves from hand to hand, and they stay out of isolation situation.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first half, Blazers put up a 74 spot on the Portland Trailblazers. So right now it is a 74-54 New Orleans Pelicans lead. I mean, we don't really have to say much because we already know who did what. And it was the C.J. McCollum, Trey Murphy show in that first half. Trey Murphy put up 25 points. He leads all scores. C.J. McCollum put up 22. They have 47 of the team's 74 points. No Brandon Ingram, no Zion, no Jose Alvarado, no Damian Lillard playing for both teams tonight. Okay, and if you look at the Blazers box score, only two guys with double digits right now, and that's Simons and Thibault. They have 21 of the team's 54 points. And if we go to the team stats, because I'm not even going to look at the player stats of the Pelicans because, again, it's a two-man show right now, really. Okay, you should not be taking this long to load at all, which I don't understand. No, I mean, Antonio Daniels is a former role player. I mean, he played in the game. I mean, he won a championship with the Spurs in '99 in the lockout year. I mean, Antonio Daniels is a good player. I mean, he knows the game of basketball. You know, there's just some guys who played the game, but they grant out stupid takes because they're getting paid to act stupid on TV. And there's guys like Tim Legler who really breaks down the game of basketball. Y'all got to remember, there are guys who are getting paid on TV to be entertainers. That's it. Nothing special. Nothing special there. That's it. They're getting paid to entertain. That's the way that they go about it. That's it. Big Frida, this shorty look like a man. I'm sorry. That looks like a guy. Bro, she got man hands. I'm sorry. Sorry, with all due respect. That's a lot of weave. She got man hands, bro. All right, both teams shooting 56% from the field. Blazers did play better in the second quarter, but they still give up 32 points to the Blazers. Smash a like, hit that subscribe. Pelicans hit 12 threes. They're plus 24 from the three-point line, which is a reason why they're up by that many points. Also plus 6 at the free throw line, 12 of 15, 6 out of 9 for the Portland Trailblazers. Rebounds about even. 20 first half assists, really sharing the basketball. And if you really watch that first half in both quarters, Pelicans did a job of cutting. A lot of good some flare screens, some good pin downs, really good man action, some good to give and go two-man games. So they did a little bit of everything in terms of mixing up their sets. So they did a really good job of that. You cannot sit here and tell me that that's not a guy. I'm sorry. I ain't trying to be respectful right here. Perk, he's an entertainer, and he sucks at that as well. He's a LeBron shill. That's how he got his work. If some guy comes to me and tells me, "Oh, Kendrick Perkins, he got it because, you know, he was the man for the job." No, he wasn't. Bro, he's known LeBron since his AAU days. That's why he got the job. Like, somebody don't even try to come with me with that nonsense. It's pretty much. Lewis says, who was the guard on the He didn't get injured before the playoffs. I think you're talking about Derek Anderson, and he plays the 3. He plays the 3. He's a forward. He can play a little bit of guard, but he primarily plays the 3 position. Derek Anderson you're talking about. But no, he got injured in the series against the Mavericks. He got injured, I think it was about Juwan Howard. He was never the same player after that injury. As soon as that injury happened, he was never the same. Daniels ended up taking his starting spot because he was out. But that was Derek Anderson. Antonio would have been coming off the bench. And I forgot that Avery Johnson was still on that team. That was his last year with the Spurs. And then I think he went on to the Dallas Mavericks. All righty. Steals about the same, 5-4 in favor of the Pelicans. Pelicans with 3 blocks, so getting it done in terms of shot blocking. They kept their turnovers down, 5-10 for the Blazers. 13-4 on points off turnovers, in which the Blazers took more advantage of that. Fast break points. Excuse me. 10-7 in favor of the Pelicans. The Blazers winning the points in the paint, 34-24. They've committed more fouls. Largest lead for the Blazers was 4, while the Pelicans was 20. So let's look at some out-of-town scores before we can continue to talk here in the first half. Cleveland wins 114-108 over the Charlotte Hornets, 6-point win. Brooklyn wins 122-120 over Denver. Brooklyn wins on the road in Denver. OKC wins they're winning 52-47 over San Antonio in the first half. Washington and Philly 110-91 is the score in that game. Philly up by 19 with they're going to win that easy with 47 seconds remaining in the fourth. As they continue to try to maintain that 3rd spot in the Eastern Conference, and then possibly trying to get a chance at that 2 seed with the Boston Celtics. And then our game right now is 74-54 at the half, and the Knicks and the Lakers in the nightcap at 9 p.m. That is an ESPN 4-letter network game. Knicks coming in at 39-30, but they have lost 3 straight games. They lose tonight, it'll be a 4th straight loss. And the Lakers, if they win tonight, they'll be at 500. For the first time this season, because they have not been at 500 all season. This will be their first time being at 500 all season if they win tonight. And that is what's going on right now in the first half. Was he a good player? Would it be the same outcome if he didn't get injured? No, it would have been the same outcome. The Lakers were just on a mission that year. He would have helped in guarding Kobe, but still, the Lakers were on a mission that year. Spurs were the #1 defense and the #1 3-point shooting team. The Lakers were middle of the pack defensively, but their offensive rating actually was, I think, in the top 5 that year. Yo, this band better not come up to me, man. That woman's singing, what is it, Big Frida? That's a man, bro. I'm sorry. Yep. Got the man hands. That's a man right there. That is a man. If I ever saw one, that's a man. Ryan says, I've always wondered which team would have given the most problems, the 99 to 2000 Blazers. The problem with that team was they were a veteran team. They should have went to the finals, but they blew that 15-point lead in the fourth quarter. The Blazers were not more talented in terms of Shaq and Kobe. They didn't have those type of players, but what they did have was a deep veteran team at just about every position. They just choked. The Lakers should have lost that series. And quite honestly, it's amazing how people talk about how Kobe, it's amazing how people talk about that Kobe was a sidekick, this whole time. But what people forget is if he doesn't step up in that game to where Shaq only had 18 points and 9 rebounds, which is really pathetic in a game 7. And I get that the way the Blazers were guarding him, but again, Shaq was the MVP. Shaq was the leader of the team. I know you got to have your other guys step up, but think about it. All the blame was going to go on Shaq. It wasn't going to go on Kobe because he was the best player on the team and he was the leader of the Lakers. So he's the one that's going to be taking responsibility, not Kobe. It was Shaq who had told reporters when they lost in '97 to the Utah Jazz, in order to succeed, you must learn to fail, and you just hope you don't fail too many more times. Well, just imagine you get Phil Jackson. You have the best record in the NBA. The Blazers at one point had the best, or like on neck and neck with the Lakers, and at one point had the best record in the NBA. But in the last 25 games, they only went 13-12 because the Lakers, I think, and the Blazers, I think when they met in the regular season, I mean, they split the 4 games, but when they met at the time, both teams had the same exact record. So they had the same exact record at the same time at one point. Who just dunked that basketball? Oh, that's a Kobe. The 2002 Kings, remember, they forced the Lakers, they forced them into a 7-game series. The Kings should have won. I know the league wanted the Lakers to three-peat, and it just looked better to have Shaq and Kobe in the finals, but the Kings had a game 7 at home. Maybe everybody keeps talking about that game 6. I mean, they don't talk about that 24-point lead that they blew in game 4. They're like, well, they did everything to prevent. I know there was some foul calls, but it's like the Kings defensively, they didn't play great after the second half of game 4 up until game 6 and 7. And if you look at the free throw disparity, the Kings shot more free throws than the Lakers. And then in game 7, they missed 15 of them. They only lost by 6. They make some of those. If they make anywhere from 6 to 8 free throws, you're looking at, not only are you looking at the Western Conference champions, but it changes the course of history in terms of Kobe and Shaq, because now Shaq has 2 finals MVPs and Kobe has 2 finals MVPs. Then not only that, Kobe's numbers look even worse when it comes to his efficiency, because his most efficient finals was against the New Jersey Nets. So that's why certain things, we put into context. Chavon got a big beard, but it's more gray than black on it. Yeah, I'm just happy that things are a little bit better now on the stream. Quite honestly, the minutes that it took for that stupid foul call in the first quarter that got rescinded, they took forever to get that call reversed. And then they were stalling that entire time just to try to move into the second quarter. It shouldn't have taken that long, even though they kept saying that it was fast. You missed 15 free throws at home. You deserve to lose. I remember Peja Stojakovic shooting that air ball. Doug Christie going 2 for 11 in game 7. I mean, Mike Bibby being really the only player that's not afraid of the moment, but Chris Webber has always made poor decisions in big moments. I mean, in 2002 was no exception in that series in the Western Conference Finals against the Lakers. So all these factors contributed to their losses, to that loss. People just want to point to game 6. I mean, I was like, bro, you played for the home court advantage. You guys just were not ready.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to to Valley Sports New Orleans. Time now for our Smoothie King conversation with Coach Casey Hill. Coach, what difference did day make? Pelicans came out so aggressive, trusting each other, moving that ball with 20 assists. How did you so completely flip the script from last night?
The good thing is you have a game like last night, you have really good film to show. I thought we did a good job in terms of showing the things we didn't do well defensively, the things we could have done better offensively, and it clicked with them.
I mean, it helps when you're playing against the 27th ranked defense in the NBA.
So it's nice to see that kind of carry over from that type of stuff. It's important,
Definitely helps.
Scored only that at halftime. Matters at the end of the game, so we just got to keep it going.
Speaking of which, they have been uncharacteristically slow. Looks like they're trying to find their rhythm without Dame. Thibault and Simon's kind of holding them in there. What adjustments are you expecting from them, and how do you want your defense to respond?
They'll probably come out of that zone. They'll probably be a little bit more aggressive on CJ. He's kind of been the guy getting everybody involved with his 7 assists. And then you'll probably see
they have 20 as a team, and CJ's got 7 of them. So, yeah, he's really getting guys involved.
Continue to play with our force.
Who gets the ball? I think it's the Pelicans that get the ball to start. Yep, they do.
But it starts right at the beginning of the third. We got to come out with great force.
I love it. Let's do it. Thanks for the insight, Coach. Guys.
And just like that, Pelicans start with a little bit of a letdown. Turnover.
And Willie Green does have a good staff. He's got a great staff. And thanks to Casey Hill. I love what he said. It's halftime. Okay?
People forget game. People only complain about game 6. Look at the free throws in game 2. How many free throws did the Kings get in that game against the Lakers? Did people forget also that they tried to poison Kobe with the food poisoning in that hamburger? I didn't forget. Was it a hamburger? No, I think it was a cheeseburger.
No hesitation. Zero hesitation. By the way, the Pels had 12 threes in the first half. That's the most in any half.
Herb Jones knocks down the 3, 77-54.
13 for 20.
Pelicans.
An assist on it as well. So you're 4-1 assists.
Pelicans 65% from the 3-point line. Blazers at 29. They can't finish in the rim.
Jones has done a really good job on Nurkic.
As a matter of fact, Trey wants way too many heat checks. Oh, Valanciunas hurt his knee. There's Grant. Pass it to Simons. Simons goes up, dunks it. Count the basket and a foul, and Valanciunas is hurt.
Yeah, and that's tough because the floor is so out of balance because of Jonas being down at the other end. And Anthony Simons did exactly what you're supposed
Ryan says, I saw the Knucklehead Hito Turkoglu interview. Interesting and funny. I saw the entire interview. I was cracking up. I didn't know Hito was that funny. And I even commented on the podcast. I rather listen to them because they don't come with BS takes, and the players are pretty honest with themselves, and they get to be themselves, and they're comfortable when they're with former NBA players. Herb for 3. And you could tell that Q really loved Hito. You could tell he loved Hito. I didn't know Hito was gangster like that. Jeremy Grant for 3. Can't hit. Rebound Valanciunas. Smash the light.
Anthony Simons.
77-57. Both teams 3 points each. McCollum. Over to Marshall. Marshall drives left to the middle, goes up with the left hand. He scores around the basket. 22-point lead, biggest lead of the game. 79-57. CJ with 9 assists, and we got a hold on Trey Murphy. That's his second foul. Well, at least Jeremy Grant can open his eye again because that right eye was all the way closed when he was trying to shoot when he made both free throws. Oh, what a slip by Herb Jones. Simons, pass to Grant, drives left to the baseline, kicks it out. My man threw the lob pass into a turnover. Herb off the glass, 1-on-2, and he scores. 24-point lead. Herb Jones playing great defensively. 81-57, 24-point lead, biggest of the game. Beautiful move by Cam Reddish on the reverse side with a layup. 22-point game. I like when Turk was calling Darius, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Bro, Valanciunas missed an easy layup. Gets his own rebound with the left hand, pushes it off the glass, and he scores. He said, yeah, man, Prince of Bel-Air. Yo, I died when he hit him with that Fresh Prince line. Nurkic for three, straight on. No. Trey. Oh. He tried to catch a body and did. But no, we got a foul.
Everybody wanted to see that highlight.
Everybody except Nurkic. Everybody except Nurkic.
Man, that would have been nice. Woo!
What did Dave Chappelle say? You better hide your kids.
No, I'm dead. Antonio Daniels is funny.
Award from FanDuel Sportsbook.
The game may have tipped off, but that doesn't mean that you can't still get in on the action with FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
Who is this
Download
pretty
the app
woman?
and place a live bet
Okay.
on the game right now.
Murphy at the free throw line. Makes the first and makes the second.
6 of 6 at the line. He's got 5 boards with 27 points.
27 for Murphy. 85-59. 26-point game, biggest lead of the game. And nope. It's going to stay with the Blazers.
Just busted up the play.
His impact tonight will kind of go unnoticed because of what we're seeing from Trey Murphy and what we're seeing from
CJ McCollum. Nice double. Good defense by Marshall. They give it up with Simons. To Nurkic. They're swinging. Reddish for three. In and out.
4 minutes gone by. Bells up by 26. Second of a back-to-back.
CJ. Oh, Valanciunas. Terrible gamble by Nurkic. And the dunk. Well, the Blazers they're just stupid. They're just stupid. This is why Nurkic sucks on defense. Takes a gamble like that. Look at that. He bullied Valanciunas on one play in the post, and he still got blocked by Valanciunas. Not once, but twice on the play. We got 8 minutes and 56 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Right now, they're blowing them out, up 28, 87-59 here on the channel, on the Louis Sports Network. You know, we don't got enough people watching tonight just because I kind of felt that I knew that it wasn't going to be, whatchamacallit. It was going to be tough only for the fact that, you know, we had a lot of stars out. I think if Brandon Ingram and Damian Lillard were playing, I think it would have been fine. But because they're not, it's, you know, it's hard. So like I said, folks, don't forget we got we got one more. Shout out to the donations. I definitely appreciate that. Thank you so much. I mean, I did want to make a video on John Morant just because of probably the stigma that's going on, and some people feel that what John did was not wrong, and you know, therefore he made a mistake, but he should kind of really get a pass because it's just what some of the other players have gotten away with in the past. What I'm saying about Ja is that his mentality is he wants to be a gangster. So because he wants to be a gangster, and I'm not going to get into it too much, but my point is when you want to live a certain lifestyle, and then you realize things are not going as well as you thought, and then and the thing is to the point where his career could almost be ruined just with simple mistakes because of the thing is he's kind of picking up a little bit of some things that he's doing. And the thing is, I blame his mom and I blame his sister and his dad getting him in these type of situations. It's like it's telling me more about them and then how they raised Ja if he's not somebody that gets into that stuff.
Blue Cross Blue Shield of Louisiana and Rebuild Together New Orleans.
Wait a minute.
To help prepare the home of
Oh wow. I was in that part of New Orleans, y'all.
Pictured right there, a 90-year-old homeowner who resides in the 7th ward, prides himself on being very independent. But during Hurricane Ida, Mr. Evans suffered significant damage to his roof.
By the way, Jose Alvarado.
actually forced him out of the
It's a New York
Thanks,
Knicks.
Jose.
New
Blue
York.
Cross Blue Shield and rebuild together New Orleans. Mr. Evans is now back in his home, living independently. Fantastic work, Jose.
87-59.
Back on the court, but guys,
Simons for three. Book it.
It's into 4 now. Pelicans out of the locker room in this third, looking good, playing hard with that aggressive energy.
Sorry, Jet. Simons with the bucket. He is up to 17. But as you said, AP, he's had to work for everything because of Herb.
87-62, but we got a turnover.
You just checked in.
When they're sitting back in the zone, they're just not.
Low percentage.
Little. Reddish.
Shares it.
Graham misses the three.
Jeremy Grant. Yeah, CJ leaving it off.
CJ? No.
Nobody else touched it.
Yeah, that's a travel.
He almost did a good job of kind of boxing out so CJ could get it.
And Willie just said we got to relax a little bit. That's back-to-back turnovers.
We had 4 Pels now. That's 9. They only had 5 in the first half. So 4 already in the first 5 minutes of the second half. That's the guy you worry about who could get hot.
Simons, bounce pass. Eubanks goes up. Wow. Count the basket plus the foul. Okay.
That was an interesting
That
release.
was very interesting. A double backhand finger roll.
Look at this backhand right here by Eubanks. Just throws it up like, whoop. That's good.
And the thing is, you don't want these turnovers to come back and bite you.
26-year-old in Oregon State did a good job in the absence of Nurkic for them.
Here's Eubanks. Misses the three-point play. Into the hands of Trey Murphy. 23-point lead for the Pelicans. Here's Najee Marshall.
By the way, has his 5th double-double of the season because he's got 10 assists to go along with 22 points.
CJ off the screen for 3. In and out.
And we saw enough of that 10 days ago. If Eubanks is going to sit back and drop
Here's Jeremy.
that shot is going to be open. for
Simons open for 3. No.
That was one of the better looks.
Valanciunas over to CJ.
Simons, and it wasn't close. She'll get through the third.
Here's CJ. They swing it. Murphy. Kick it out. Jones fakes. Drives baseline. Goes up. Oh! Hi, Joe Keats. Herb Jones with the throwdown.
16 for her. A clean 7 of 9 with a couple of triples.
He's got a quiet 16 on great efficiency. 89-64, and we got a traveling. We are at the halfway point of the third quarter. Look at this. Fake on Eubanks, drive baseline, go up.
Right, put that ball on the floor. We say it all the time about her.
And the stare down, too.
It's starting to come on as far as his offensive ability is concerned. Outside of just being a three-point shooter, understanding cutting, understand timely cutting, and also putting that ball on the floor and making plays.
Nice pass to Jones right there. Beautiful on the cut. Give it to Valanciunas. Nice shot. Good pass. But what set it up was the cut by Jones to the middle.
25 assists on 32 makes.
Simons misses the layup. 27-point lead, biggest of the game. McCollum. Murphy fakes. Murphy going for 30. There it is. Another 3. 30-point lead.
It's not a skill set, it's a mindset. He had his eyes on Trey Murphy that entire possession, understanding that he has it going.
Little to Jeremy Grant. Jeremy Grant drives right by a double team. Tries to jump between his legs. And almost a turnover, but it's going to stay with the Blazers. Here's Nash Jr.
You can see CJ McCollum. He brought that ball up, and he was just waiting for Trey Murphy to get in range.
I mean, Murphy's on fire. Jay says JJ Redick like to talk about the Plumbers. He went to 1 finals and averaged 6 points. The Plumbers he talks about averaged more without the 3-ball. Bob Cousy was MVP and averaged 20 points and 7 assists. Simons misses the 3. Even if he didn't shoot the ball well, I mean, more productive than JJ Redick in certain facets of the game. You were a 3-point shooter. CJ, because put Redick in their time. What was Redick, a 3-point shooter? You were a 3-point specialist, JJ. That's all you were. Murphy, no. Here's Anthony Simons, and we got a foul on Herb Jones with 4:29 remaining here in the third quarter. Then, after a very slow start on my stream, even though we don't have a lot of people, I expect it just because of the players that are out. At the very least, though, the stream has gotten to flow better. Trey Jones with 30. Trey Murphy, excuse me, with 30.
This is the benefit of Herb Jones, because now what Willie Grant can say is, okay, now they're going to run their offense through Jeremy Grant. Herb, you take Jeremy Grant.
Right. Multiple.
That's a good point.
Positions he can guard.
Nazir Little kicks it out. Shuffle his feet. Grant for 3. No. They give it away. Shaden Sharp for 3 makes it.
Shane Sharp's going to be a really good player.
He's great.
He is going to be a really good player.
94-67.
But you got a nice stroke too. Now it just comes down to
On the 4 remaining. McCollum was traveled. Herb gets the pass. Puts the jab step. Drives right. Faces a light double. And throws it away. Picked up by Grant. And good patience. Stop and gets an easy basket.
Yeah, but the spacing is bad. You have
Double down. 88 says JJ would average 30 points in the 70s.
Diameter, all right next to each other.
Already 5 turnovers in the
Interesting
second
take.
half after 5. Larry uses the window.
Nice move by Larry Nance Jr. off the glass and in.
Tells are getting what they want. With 3.5 to play.
You said it earlier, though, Joe. Like, Portland is good offensively. They're not great defensively.
No.
Archie Diono shoots the jump shot, can't hit.
They're worried about guarding you. They're worried about outscoring you.
And they don't take. If you join us late, Damian Lillard not playing.
Dyson Daniels. Lance fakes the pass. Gives it to McCollum. Curls. Right wing jump shot. No good.
CJ. 22 points, 11 assists, and 5 boards. Josh Richardson thought he was on top of the basketball.
And Nazir's going to get the foul.
So do we, Josh. It'll be a couple of free throws when we come back.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
With 2:57 remaining, Nazir Little with the drive. He draws a foul. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So with 2:57 remaining, it is a 96-69 game. Pretty much the numbers are in reverse when you look at both scores. As we head into the fourth quarter in just a little bit with 2:57 left here in the third. Oh, yeah. Once again, I want to congratulate Russell Westbrook on moving up on the 9th place all-time in assists, passing Isaiah Thomas with over 9,000 assists. So congratulations to Russell Westbrook. Major accomplishment. Shout out to Russ. Wow, Al Michaels did Stanley Cup playoffs too? Man, what hasn't that man done? That's crazy. What hasn't he done? What a classic series between the Knicks and the Heat in 99 and 2000. Both of those series. The Knicks will be remembered for that 3-1 lead they blew in 97. 98, it's really more so remembered for that Larry Johnson and Alonzo Mourning quote-unquote fake fist fight, because I feel like neither one of those guys can fight. They just talk a lot of crap, but they can't fight. But the 99 and 2000 series, though, those were probably 2 of the most emotional series between these two teams that, you know, you've seen from the rivalry. But I remember that shot. That's the shot that Anthony Carter hit. And then Charlie Ward ties the series by scoring 20 points, but they were very impactful 20 points. And then Dan Marley, and then Patrick Ewing with the jump shot, and then the putback slam. And the Knicks struggled to shoot in that game. That's the crazy part in that game 6 of 2000. It's another series classic. All right, man. Started the 257 met. There's the Caesar Superdome.
We talk about coming out and setting
Herb Jones, my guy.
We can talk about how good Trey Murphy's been tonight. We can talk about how good CJ McCollum's been tonight. The tone was set right here, Joe, with Herb Jones on the defensive side of the basketball, diving on the floor, doing all the little things to win basketball games. So
they lost by 1 point.
Right? 16 points, 5 assists, 2 steals, 2 or 4 for 3, 7 and 9.
What do you mean? So what? Miami lost.
Key stat from Ejo, and I don't really like this stat like that, but he is a plus 34 in the plus minus. Leads the game.
And the one thing about Herb, usually he impacts the game. The only way he doesn't is when he gets in foul trouble.
96-70.
He's got to be cautious because he got 2
Nazir makes 2
early in the first half, and he has to sit down.
And we say this all the time about her. The stat sheet doesn't really
96-71.
And even if I look at the stat sheet right now, I still think he's been more impactful than the 16, 5, and 2.
Daniel Richardson. And we got a block.
Slid over. They had fouls to give. It's only their second team foul outside of 2 minutes to play anyway in the third.
2:42 remaining in the third quarter. 99-71. 28. I'm sorry. 25-point lead.
On their threes. 14 of 26. Now the Pels are.
So they're playing that jagged edge. I can kind of hear it. Murphy. My goodness.
Understand that when Trey Murphy steps in the Smoothie King Center that he's in range.
28-point lead. Murphy's got 33. Pelicans was 15 threes. They're on their way to 20. No. Here's Herb Jones. Pulls up. Trey, no. Oh my God. 36 for Murphy. Murphy's killing right now. Biggest hit of the game. And a turnover.
I don't care where I'm at if I'm Trey Murphy. If I catch this ball, I'm letting it go. It's just very rare that you get
Murphy, 12 out of 17 from the field.
Why you have the freedom to take a bad shot?
No way. 11 out of 60 from the field. 8 threes. Career high.
That's the definition of efficiency. Nice as Jack in. Larry held up. And they want to get
Jones. Give it to Murphy. He's open. Off the screen. Another one. Bottom! I mean, I know Klay Thompson had his 37-point quarter, but Murphy's on fire. 39 for Murphy. Little gets the layup. Give it to Murphy. Give him a 40-piece. Oh, Richardson, he hits a 3. 107 remaining. It's a 35-point lead. I mean, what's Chauncey calling the timeout for? They're not going to win this game. Well, what are they doing? They're not going to win this game. Murphy's on fire. Murphy is on fire. 39 points, 9 out of 13 from the three-point line. The thing is, Nets World, what I did was I put a vote on the poll. That's what I'm doing. I'm putting votes on the poll to see which game do people want me to do. Many people picked this Blazer game because I think they were thinking that both Brandon Ingram and Damian Lillard were going to be playing, and they both ended up missing the game. That's why I didn't do the Lakers and the Knicks. Not everybody picked Lakers and Knicks from the few votes I had. That's why. That's how I'm doing the votes now. I'm just doing the poll like that. So tomorrow, I'm doing the Warriors and the Suns because everybody voted for that. 60% of the people, nearly 60% of the people voted for that game. That's the way I'm going to be doing it now. Yeah. It sucks, though, because not a lot of people on this stream. I know if I did the Laker game, there would be more since it's LA and New York. But the thing is, I'm doing the it's kind of late for me to kind of try to get that stream set up together. And the thing is, I already have the World Baseball Classic between Mexico and USA. I wanted to do that.
His granddad's Ken. That's Kenny. And Trega is the third.
Oh, that's Trey Murphy's dad? That's what's up.
You know, his dad keeps a notebook for every game of areas that Trey needs to improve in. I tell you, he might want to put that notebook.
Rocket diagonal. I want to see him get 50. Oh, steal. Richardson gets the basket.
56.7 to play in a 35-point lead.
The disruption defensively to me has stood out. It stood out. Again, you don't just allow teams to pass the ball around the horn. Make it tough.
But this is what I want to see the Pelicans defensively.
On other nights, it's because they have shown us on a night-to-night basis that they are capable of doing this.
But they're still top 10 in defensive efficiency. It was a lot better earlier in the season, top 5, but right now 8th coming into the game. And by the way, I want to remind everybody, while we were away, AD, and we went to break, everybody in this building stood up for Trey. And on the big screen, his teammates
Josh
were
Richardson
all over him.
misses the first.
Really tight locker room. They care about each other. And that young man, 17th overall? Really? It's like I said last night about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, was taken 11th overall. Never know, do you?
No, you do not.
It's an inexact science.
109-73, 26-point game.
And the front office done an exceptional
52 seconds remaining. Diagono.
Archie Diacono. Final 45 seconds.
Hand off to Nazir Little. 1-on-1. Spin move. Pump up. Go. Blocked. Murphy kicks it out. What a fake by Dyson.
Good save.
Herb. Murphy.
Trey,
Runner too strong.
He wants to get 41 so bad right now.
The 40 club, he's got a career best already.
That's not enough. It's a drastic difference between 30 now and 40.
It's true.
Final shot.
Daniels is right. Watford.
Watford trying to get around Larry.
The move. Nice. Misses. 1 second. Daniels. Oh, that was on target. Just a little bit to the left. All right. The third quarter belonged to Trey Murphy. 14 of his 39 in the third quarter. Through 3, 36-point lead. Biggest lead of the game for the Pelicans. They lead 109-73 as we head to the fourth quarter. You're watching the Pelicans versus the Blazers right here in Smoothie King Arena, home of the dirty New Orleans, out here on the Louis Sports Network. There goes Zion. I see Brandon Ingram. I see Jose Alvarado. Man, those guys need to get healthy. This Pelicans team is very, like I said, man, a couple of more shooters, a shooter or two, they could make the NBA Finals, man. This is a Western Conference Finals contender if they were healthy. They may be defensive efficiency, but the defense is kind of – I feel like the injuries have really affected their chemistry, which is why they are – even though they're still 8th in defensive efficiency, their defense is kind of, it tailed off a bit. It's a lot of wait, is it Jared or is it Jason Collins that said he was gay? Was it? Chauncey Billups only has 2 timeouts left. The Pelicans have 5. He's only got 5. Guys, hit the like button. All right, start of the fourth quarter. I know Trey's going to get that 40. I can see him getting like 45, 44 points. Here we go. He stopped at 6. Bro, you stopped at 6. That wasn't as impressive, Daniels. We got an air ball, and it's a turnover.
You know what I really like? I like going into the fourth quarter is more than the Pels have scored in 8 of their last 11.
But we talk about it all the time, Joel. There's that 3-point line is the ultimate
Murphy.
Short.
No, short.
Short out of his hand.
It's the ultimate equalizer. When you shoot the ball well, the chances
I would like to see him go for 50.
are much
He's
higher.
11 points away.
Struggle to shoot.
Shaden Sharp.
It's not rocket science, Joel.
If you don't get at least 10 or more,
How about the defense by Jackson Hayes?
on the run, taking
Jackson goes up. He got fouled there.
He's going to the free-throw line of the bubble.
So he's going to go to the free throw line to shoot two.
With 31 assists through 3 on 38 makes. Man, 31 of 38.
Again, it's the disruption. It's the hands in the passing lanes. And it's been this way throughout the course of the night. There's one team that we've seen from the New Orleans Pelicans that sits back and allows teams to move the ball around the horn. And there's another team that we see tonight that is disruptive, that is in the passing lanes, that is laying out, that is getting loose balls, that's winning 50-50 balls. My college coach, Jim Larinaga, told me once, you know what, when you show me what you can do, I expect to see that on a night-to-night basis, and that's the standard I'm going to hold you to.
Consistent.
This is the free throw, 110-73.
As you look at the scoreboard, Bell's been under 103 out of the last 6 games. So good to get an explosion.
Arcadiogo
And one, you didn't sweat down the stretch.
passes it.
Dyson staying there. Jackson helps out. Okay, we picked up though.
That's blocked.
And blocked by
Great,
Jackson again.
great defense.
Jackson's making the most of his opportunities lately.
Najee,
Here's your
41 points.
41.
But Dan love it. So do we.
Here's your 41 and counting.
Can he get 50? Let's see.
3 ball.
No. Turnover. 39-point lead for the Pelicans.
Bring it up.
Right. He's bringing them out.
Yes. End of the night.
Beautiful pass. Great cut.
Take it over, player.
Bring them out. Bring them out.
Standing ovation. Mom and dad proud. Teammates proud. I'm happy for the young brother. 41 points. Career high.
Yeah, he's got a great support. His family's amazing.
Najee Marshall. Kyra Lewis Jr. in.
Locker room, we talked about that.
They give it to Dyson Daniels.
Dyson Daniels out there.
Marshall.
Najee.
I don't know what Marshall was doing looking for the foul, but it's a
Good
turnover.
reservations, guys. They're going to let him play.
Bounce pass.
3 ball. And they can't find it. Jackson and Kyra helped out. Jackson was
The defense has been trash.
on the take. Kyra shares it. Josh
Richardson for 3. No.
So they cleared the bench. Sharp on the run, goes to the line.
Jake Sharp's going to be a really good player.
And
Great athlete, we know that.
Shaden Sharp gets the N1.
Walker in, former cutter on a Buffalo rookie, 2nd-round pick. Sharp
Guys, hit the like button.
the 3-point opportunity. He's 6'6", 200 pounds. And you said it, talented. He's got a good stroke, don't have to fix that, baby. Young man from London, Ontario.
112.76.
At only 19 years old. Kyra, and gonna be blocked. He knew where he wanted to go.
Turn on them afterburners. Now, I'll tell you what's a great sign, Joe. It's a great sign for it to be 9:33 to go in the fourth quarter and see Pelicans fans walking out.
It's hard to believe.
That's a great sign. You need these sometimes.
112.76.
Breathers.
Yes. Games where you just come in and you just beat the tar out of somebody.
Yeah, popped away, but Josh will get it. Jackson the pick.
There's Richardson. Passes it to Marshall. Marshall, nice hesitation move. Goes up. Knocks it down. Nice move.
You saw this coming, didn't you? 114-76.
Yeah, especially after last night.
You can never tell, though. From game to game, that's why we are saying you gotta have a real short-term memory.
Yeah, and
Loss.
these are the best thing you can have in this sport.
Memory loss after a game like last night.
You can have amnesia,
Remove.
you can also have amnesia with understanding. You want to forget about last night, but then, in a sense, you want to understand and take a lesson from last night as far as what needs to be done tonight, what the Pelicans did.
And you want to go into the Laker game. Let's remember, on Tuesday, Lakers play better ball ever since they made those trades at the deadline. You want to go into the Laker game with some momentum. And an opportunity to take 3 of 4.
114-76.
Walker hit the deck.
Walker goes down. Najee, bounce pass.
Good decision.
And one. No, foul.
Dyson's got, when we talk about natural lead instincts, and that's Dyson.
He's making the right play.
Right. So you got a big guard and Dyson.
Wait a minute, but is Brunson even playing tonight for the Knicks? I don't even know for sure.
They know where he is defensively.
When I see Jabari Walker, it makes me feel so old.
What, to go with Samaki?
Yes.
I brought it up. He's a bit different to his dad, isn't he?
Yes.
So going to the line is Jackson Hayes. As we head over to
Jackson Hayes makes the free throw.
Trey Murphy, guys, 9 of 14 from three-point land. That is a new entry in the Pelicans franchise record books. Those 9 made threes, third most in franchise history behind, of course, CJ McCollum, who had a game with 11, and Stokovich, who had a game with 10. And hey, he might not be done yet. We might see him done.
We got a miss. 115-76, 39-point game.
Right, he's done. He's done. Ain't no more returning to action for Trey Murphy tonight.
And CJ is an assist away from matching his career best as the 3 falls. But the CJ is not coming back either, is the point.
So 3-point shot is good, 115-79. Richardson misses the 3. Garrett Temple in. Gives it to Kyra Lewis Jr. Goes up for the layup. Blocked, but it's going to be a goaltend.
It'll be Shaden Sharp. We talked about he don't need a trampoline. So Shaden Sharp with goaltend. Yeah, the Pels. Man, 38.
And these are great
38-point game.
For guys that haven't been playing a whole lot.
Oh, wow. Missed an easy one.
Yeah, and
Kyra takes it all the way. Oh, wow. Surprised he didn't finish. Shaden Sharp takes it all the way to the basket with the right hand. It's good off the glass.
So they got Kevin Knox, former lottery pick of the Knicks right there.
Kyra gives it over to Jackson Hayes.
Dyson.
Hayes to Dyson. Try the lob. Deflected.
I think that's an
Wofford.
We've seen some broken glass.
And 3-pointer by Kevin Knox.
That's Kevin Knox with the triple. His 5th year now. 9th overall in 2018 by the Knicks.
Josh Richardson for the layup. Can't finish.
The thing that we talked about last night is you still want to continue.
Knox open for 3. It's good. 30-point game.
You don't want to continue to keep going.
7 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter.
Shooting with 16, 17 seconds to go in the shot clock. Continue to run your offense.
Another miss. Defended. Here come the Blazers. Knox pulls up for 3. No. Kyra misses.
They're going early in the shot clock and giving.
And Knox dunks it and a timeout.
Trailblazers an opportunity to get out and transition.
You're not set.
That's just not smart.
So the floor is out of balance from the offensive end to the defensive end. So it's out of the floor. A dominating performance. CJ, 11 assists. But the story is Trey Murphy. 9 triples and a career night.
All right, so we're taking a commercial break with 6:27 remaining in the fourth. Right now, the score is 117-89. Blazers making a little bit of a run. Man, they just dropped that lead to 28. That's about, you know. Let me see. Can I look at this? Right now, the Blazers have outscored the Pelicans 16-8 in the quarter. Let's see, but I wonder why they would put that amount. I wish I could show the NBA Live scoreboard. How do dudes do that? I wish I knew how to do that. They voted. They still didn't show. Different route, same result. What show is this? Somebody I used to know? Oh, it's a movie?
We told you it's a tight group. That's Billy Hernangomez who's mic'd up tonight.
I love what Garrett Temple just said. He just said he's going under again.
Right.
Meaning on these screens, what are you doing going under on Trey Murphy when he's sitting on 6, 7, 8 3-pointers made?
Right.
Good idea to get Billy into the game. Some of the guys that don't get regular rep. Look at Dyson on the run.
Dyson got fouled right there by Shaden Sharp.
But you and I see how hard some of the reserves work during the week. And then supporting their teammates. And Billy is in full support and keeping up with it. And he's wearing number 9. Isn't it appropriate? He's celebrating 9 triples for Trey. Billy. The Pels are bringing it with 6:06 to play.
All right. Reaching the halfway mark in the fourth quarter. Richardson for 3. Yes.
Okay. Pels are down 19. When's the last time we saw 19 triples? Oh, by the way, that's a season high. We haven't seen it this year. 19 of 35. Thank you, Tommy Cooper. See you there.
Beautiful move. Kara Lewis with the layup. 35-point lead.
Yeah, Johnson in there with the basketball. Tennessee, a 21-year-old. First round pick, 21st overall.
And we got a turnover. No. It's going to stay.
You know, it's healthy when everybody eats, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Everybody gets to play. Everybody gets to run.
I want to see something.
Dyson against the bigger guy.
It's a well-timed double team again.
Kevin Knox with the pass. Walker for 3. It's good. Son of Samaki, right?
I don't think Samaki was that far out.
His dad ended my high school career.
Really?
Yeah.
That is bad one on to Louisville.
But I forgot about it, though.
Not much.
Yeah.
It's etched in the back of your mind forever. He had a good college career in Louisville. Dyson.
All right. I have to unlock it.
Yeah. Inside of 5 to play. And as we always say, in a game that got away and it's over, you just want to stay healthy.
Yeah, that's it.
Good fortune in the NBA is good health. And the
It
Pels
is.
have more than anybody else. Well, a couple of teams have more. The Pels have the 3rd most games missed due to injury this year.
122-92, 30-point game.
And Zion back on the floor. Johnson on the run, and he's fouled. He's going to the free throw line. Shaquille Johnson.
And this is kind of what we've been talking about all year. You know, as far as when you look at the Portland Trailblazers, how difficult it is to win without your guy. Without your guy, especially on the road.
And he's the focal point. Is there anybody that means quite as much as Dame does? We'll get back to that. To the Blazers. Word first from Chevron.
At Chevron's El Segundo Refinery, we're looking to turn plant-based
See if I
fuel
could
to
refresh this again.
gasoline, jet, and diesel fuels.
You gotta see who's at the free throw line.
To answer your question, I don't know, Joe. Maybe Luka.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Maybe Jokic?
Yeah, Luka before Kyrie came over. Jokic, yeah, pretty good call.
Yeah, we got a miss by.
What he does is.
And that was Kyrie Lewis Jr. on the miss.
And how much he means. And they're playing without him. You saw him on the sideline. And what a quality guy he is.
Great dude.
Really
great dude. And it's hard, man. It's hard. There's a difference between an excuse and reality, right? When playing without your stars, it's tough. It's tough to win in this league because there's no more professional sports league that's as star-driven as the NBA is. One player makes a huge difference, not just as far as the production, but also as far as the confidence that they instill in the team.
Well, everybody gets better looks. We talk about you use the word gravity all the time. Everybody's going to get better spacing looks because of Dame.
It is.
Concentration and the way teams have to game plan defensively for him.
And plus, the thought process that you have when that dude is playing. Whoever your dude is, when that dude is out there and he's playing, just the confidence that runs through the entire team from having that guy out there.
Big shot guy. Third in the league in scoring. It's also third total threes. Brings a lot to the table to say the least. End of the shot clock. Another
shot clock violation.
That is their 18th of the night. Pelicans have outscored by 10 so far in points off mistakes. So the frustration, it's gone in a 24-hour span. It'll be Billy being fouled. Knox got him. What was that?
Just the fact that Billy actually wanted three attempts. Like he was going to take that shot with 19 seconds to go on the shot clock.
Can you tell how much we like Billy Hernangomez back home? He is something.
This was a word.
And his teammates feel the same way. He's just got an energy and a spirit, just a good soul. And don't forget, here's a guy who shows up every night to support his teammates, whether he plays or not. And he was the MVP of Eurobasket.
Right.
Man, Lakers Tuesday night join us. It's all right here on Valley Sports New Orleans. I tell you, I did not see this coming tonight. I thought there was the chance for a good win, but not a blowout.
So think about this, Joe.
4:05 remaining in the fourth.
Right? And their presence versus their absence. Think about how you felt when you heard that Dame Lillard was out.
They're broadcasters because I talk a lot.
30-point lead, 3:58 remaining. It's only 9:13.
Good chance Dame doesn't play.
Right.
And they all knew Brandon wasn't going to play. And Zion's been out for a while.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, Johnson. Man, Billy's got the board. Billy's going to end up with 10 boards.
In no time.
He always fills the box up when he gets on the floor.
30-point game.
The box.
The double to Hernangomez in the post.
Now he's up against Watford. Got the switch.
And no, but he threw it back to Dyson with 2 seconds to go on the clock.
Garrett, percentage buster.
And this is
final 3.5. Pels take a 2-1 lead in the season series. And they'll go up 2 in the loss count.
Ooh.
As I mentioned earlier.
Offensive foul.
He thought he jumped around.
No.
They didn't think he beat him with a spot, but boy, he was fast. At both ends of the floor. Moving your feet on defense, isn't it?
Trying, yep.
And we talked
Trying
about
to
that
beat him to the spot.
with Dyson Daniels, same way. And he's handling it well in front of us with Garrett Temple. And talking to
Here's a free throw. Good.
A good conversation. And now Garrett, his attorney, is in support as Kyrie's departed.
Temple, and Lewis.
Right.
That's good.
So Tuesday night, the Lakers. They have taken 2 out of the first 3 for the Pels, so that's important. Kyra, nice take. He was trying to hammer it home.
He got blocked.
They got a piece of it on his way. But he's got a lot of game. And it's going to show up with more reps for Kyra Lewis because, as you said many times, he's got what you
2 more scores, 98.
Inside of 3 to
124-98.
124. That's the best part of it all. Nice drive.
Another miss.
Trying to get to it. But Shaden Sharp at the inside position.
Watford scores, 24-point game.
Yeah, you brought up Sharp. Watford, the guy that wasn't drafted out of LSU.
Really well tonight.
Watford was in double figures at the break. Going to be taken away.
Turnover. Layup. 22-point game.
And that's what game on the floor decided is not going to factor because of Herb tonight.
Right, and again, what happens on a regular basis is I talk about the trickle down effect. If Dame is playing, now your best defender is guarding Dame Lillard and not guarding Anthony Simons.
And the space and the shots for Simons totally different.
We got a timeout with 2:05 remaining. This game is pretty much over. Score is 124-102, but I'm going to try to finish through this stream. Jay says they voted. They still didn't show different. They still didn't show different route, same result. I've always wanted to know how to get that live NBA scoreboard onto the would be nice.
Today, by Ibotta, cashback made easy. By Ochsner, official healthcare provider of the New Orleans Pelicans. And by SeatGeek, get your seat in a seat. Welcome back once again to the Big Easy. Well, the Pals from TISO are syncing up to give away TISO watches during each remaining Valley Sports New Orleans telecast this entire month of March. Tune in, watch for the winning word. Tonight's watch and win word, it is time. Okay, the watch and win word of the game.
It's a nice silver watch right there.
Scan the QR code right now on your screen. Visit pelicans.com/watch. Enter that word to be entered to win a TISO Super Sport Chrono watch. Welcome back as Dyson gets the first of two. Pels be joined us late, led by as many as 39. And this is so big because 14 left, AD, 7 at home, 7 on the road. The Pels have to find a formula to do better on the road and avoid slow starts on the road.
And a lot of those are against teams that you are fighting with.
Golden State, Portland, Sacramento.
The Lakers.
Or not Sacramento. Already there and done.
The Lakers.
Yeah. Clippers, too. Got a Clipper game in L.A.
126-102.
Yeah. Nothing's going to be coming easy. Johnson with the extra pass. Finn. Eubanks with the bucket. So the Pels led 39, and if you came in a little bit late, Trey Murphy was the scoring.
And the last two times these two teams have played, Joe, the Pelicans have done a great job of completely eliminating Portland's bigs from the game. Right? Whether it's Eubanks 10 days ago and tonight, Eubanks and also Yusuf Nurkic.
Yeah, Nurkic was
126-104. They dump it inside and an easy score for Kevin Knox. 126-106, 20-point lead. Reaching a minute remaining.
Hey, Yoda started the game on him. Give Yoda credit there. Right. And then Larry.
How did Garrett Temple miss that easy one? Kevin Knox scores. That's a goaltending.
So you think about this, Joe. Their two centers played a combined 20 minutes, and they were a combined minus 37. So you said Nurkic was a minus 20 in 10 minutes, and Drew Eubanks, before this time that he just came in, was a minus 17 in 10 minutes.
28-year-old Nurkic, former Denver Nugget. A nice slip inside to Billy. And he's going to the free throw line. 43.4 to play.
Hernan Gomez going to the free throw line to shoot.
An early start on Sunday night in the Big Easy. So Billy at the stripe. Everybody gets to play tonight. And the other one who's not scored, TT on the floor. Right.
Get him a shot.
Got to get him a shot. Billy.
So Hernan Gomez makes a free throw.
4 assists, now 3 points.
127-108.
Nothing like blowout when you're on top. And that's the
Misses the second.
for the Pels. And how about this? 42 scored in the first quarter, 32 in the second, and 35 in the third. Not bad.
Nice pass.
Eubanks. And it should be a jump ball,
Eubanks.
but they're going to let it go.
And he's going to score.
The Pels needed this. The Pels fan base needed this. The coaching staff needed this, and we needed this.
We needed a collective sigh of relief.
We definitely needed
They
it.
could score and play offense like this again.
Temple,
Put it up, Garrett.
17 seconds remaining. Just dribble out the clock.
Go back to him. Dyson whips it
Tough task.
into the shot clock. It'll be Billy.
No, he traveled.
So 15
That's it.
assists, or 15 turnovers rather. Those 10.
15.
10 of those 15 in the second half. It's great to see 34 assists on the board, though.
Oh, definitely.
And that will do it.
Floater, no good.
It's all over. It was a real must-win.
It is all over. The Pelicans win 127-110 over the Portland Trailblazers, and they now move to 33-35, while the Blazers now move to 31-37 on the season. So, from the Louis Sports Network, we already know player of the game was Trey Murphy, 41 points, I believe it was a career high. CJ McCollum also chipped in, I believe, with 24. Pelicans with over 30 assists as a team. And they just dominated, man. No Damian Lillard, obviously. So that helped a little bit. Or should I say quite a bit. But that is the end, man. So Pelicans win. Pelicans Nation gets a big win. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to put an end to this stream. We're going to take a little bit of a break. And then when we come back, we're going to be doing the World Baseball Classic. If I can't get the World Baseball Classic, then I'm just going to end it for the night and be back tomorrow for the Warriors and the Suns. And I'll set up the game, thumbnail, and all that kind of stuff for that. So from the Louis Sports Network, I will see you guys in a bit. Bless up, live, laugh, love. Thank you guys for watching. And catch me on the next one in just about a half an hour. So enjoy and take a break.
You know, so many times, and I just wish they would just stop. You know what I mean? Just stop. I mean, he was, you know, Michael Jordan. I'm Kobe Bryant. I mean, we're two different players, and I wish people would just let it go. It really annoys me because, you know, you can't compare